What's up? Welcome back. Welcome new. My name is Mark, and today we are back with another Twisted-Wonderland reaction. We are checking out another ceremonial robes vignette. This is for CATER, and it's called Wanna Guess? Sure, I wanna guess. Guess what, though? What am I guessing on? Anyways, we got one more after this, and then we'll be done with the ceremonial robes. We're already almost done. After that, we're gonna move on to the lab wear vignettes, and then from there, I'll be focusing probably on the PE and school uniforms. And then after that, we will go from there. But I have been recommended to check out some of the ceremonial robes for some of the characters. And I might do that after all said and done. Just, I don't know quite which ones to do, because I don't know which ones have, like, major spoilers and which ones don't. But anyways, enough rambling. I want to get into it, but as always, you can check out the Patreon down below for this early access. You can see them 1 to 2 or maybe in 3 days early. So check it out over there. It's only $1.50 a month just for early access to these Twisted-Wonderland reactions, if that's all you care about. And yeah, with that said, as always, shout out to Songstress Studios once again. The link will be in the description down below. Go check it out, show some love, hit that like button over there. And while you're then come back here, hit that like button here, subscribe, the notification bell, hide the video, usual about it. I've said all that I need to said. Comment down below, engage with the video, helps me a lot as always. With that said, I was about to end my video like, what the fuck, I'm not done yet. But with that said, let's do this. Ceremonial robes. 1. Wanna guess? CATER Diamond. Mirror chamber, hell yeah. Whispers. Oh, look at all our little ducklings all lined up and ready to swim. They're out in full force. That's kind of adorable. Him doing that. Calling him that. Obviously, this is orientation, CATER. True, it is orientation. Some are babbling nigh incoherently, while others look like deer caught in the carriage lights. So innocent, so painfully awkward. Yeah, man. That is awkward, but are you really surprised? They're new. And like they did. Presumably, they're probably still reeling from the fact that a carriage showed up out of nowhere and kidnapped them. Unless that's like a special case for us, the main character. In which case, I don't know then. But assuming they were also kidnapped, essentially. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be babbling. I might be babbling nine incoherently as well, man. Maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know how I'd act. I'd probably be quiet, though. Were you that adorbs 2 years ago, too? I have no idea. My memory doesn't stretch back to ancient history. Damn. You know what, though? For most people, I'd be like, oh, come on, man. To be real. But no, with Trey, it genuinely, with everything he's been through, I don't blame him for calling that ancient history, man. I'm sure I got a pic of you from back then. Let me dig it up. Hell yeah, I want to see too. I want to see how, like, deer caught in the headlights he might have been. Please don't, damn. Anyway, let's say at least one person who never had an ounce of innocence, even on his first day here. Really? Who never had an ounce of innocence. Who? You? You there, freshman. Yes, you there, at the back of the 4th column from the right. That riddle? I knew it. I knew it. The only reason I knew it was Riddle is because of the way he said that. You there, freshman. And it's not even that. It's the fact that he pointed out exactly where that I was like, oh, that's my goat Riddle. My little adorable Riddle. There, that's him again, man. Nice to see you. I always get so happy when we get to see him, man. I love him so much. Are you unable to shut your mouth even in the midst of a ceremony? Damn. Damn, take it easy, man. The next time we catch you chatty, it will be off of your heads. You would do well to remember that. I don't know if that's a good threat yet, because they're freshmen, right? They're new, right? Freshman is new, right? So like, they probably don't know how real of a threat that is yet. But I do. I know how real that is. Whew. I tried whistling. Whistle is in fine form today. The shivers are running down my spine already. I can't tell if he's joking or not. He could be joking. He could be serious. Who knows, man? I mean, I know I'm just happy to see Riddle. I'm content. This is his first orientation as house warden after all. Oh, that's right. That is his first orientation. Because at the beginning of the anime, he just became the house warden, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Bro. Realizing that again. Like, I definitely already knew that. I've been told that before, definitely. But, like, remembering all that. Damn. All that stress that Riddle had to deal with, and overbody and all that, in the first week of him being the house warden. I'd take up drinking or something if I had to deal with that kind of stress. But, like, we already knew he had, like, he's probably on edge. Yeah, he definitely is. Well, except he's always on edge. I mean, always, maybe a stretch. But no, like, he's like, this is about CATER. I know this vignette's about CATER, but Riddle, like, oh, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I got so distracted, bro. But like we knew that like he was stressed. We knew that like he had like pressure to deal with from how he was raised to like now being in a position of leadership and authority and power and all that. But that just what happened in the anime, man, just compounds on. Damn, man. Overbody in your first week? That's gotta suck. Anyway, the dorm assignments are about to begin. Great. Finally, this is the best part. Yeah, it is, man. I bet. I wonder who will be joining us this year. Hopefully some Poor Trey, man. I feel so bad for Trey saying that, man. I feel so bad for him. I felt the same way for Riddle when we first saw him in his ceremonial robes vignette. I was like, damn, I feel so bad for you, Riddle, knowing that you got to deal with Ace in the future. Poor Trey, man. Poor Riddle. Nah, we need some upbeat dudes who know how to have fun. I'm not in the mood to teach anyone how to read a room, though. That would be so cringe. It would be cringe. It definitely would be cringe, but at the same time, that would be your duty as a senior. Sophomore. Sophomores? Yeah, freshman. Sophomore, and then something above that? I don't know. My school, we didn't use freshman, sophomore, and all that. We used 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade. It was so much simpler, bro. But, like, freshman is, like, just starting school. I'm pretty sure that's at least. And sophomore is, I think, second year. I don't know what third year is. Assuming that's how it works. That would be cringe, though. Oh, I know a fun game we can play. Wanna guess who will make it in the Hearts of you? Sure! I know the answers. So I win. The loser has to babysit the freshies at the welcome party after this. Ooh. Trey, I hope you win. But because this is CATER's vignette, he's probably gonna win. But come on, Trey. You got this. For the record, whenever you propose some dumb bet like this, you're always the one who loses. Oh, good. Good, he better. I want Trey. I want Deuce. I'm not Deuce. I want CATER to suffer. Like now. Hey, if I'm good at anything, it's judging people's character. I mean, yeah, I can see it. I can see him being good at judging people's character. Yeah. And when I say I want CATER to suffer, I don't mean it in like all seriousness, like, oh yeah, I want him to suffer. No. I want him to like know what he's trying to subject Trey to. Whatever. Either way, we're stuck here watching them get their assignments. I'm in. Hell yeah. Trey, I love Trey, man. I love how he can just like lighten up like this too, man. Alrighty, announcing the start of the 2 million and first Hearts of Abule Freshie guessing game. 2 million and first, damn. Great. And here's our first contestant. Will he enter Hearts of Abule, or does the capricious hand of fate have something else in store? CATER could be a game show host. That's the vibe I get from him. Like, I've always gotten a specific vibe. I don't know how to put it. Game show host. That's nearly a perfect vibe for him. Of course, like, there's a little... minus the, like, Magicam attachment, addiction that he is to it. Everything else screams like game show host vibes. Holy shit. Who is it? Oh, Jack. Yep, nope, Santa Claus. Well, he's got a nasty look about him. I vote no. There's no way he'd be able to rock our dorm uniform. There's no way he'd be able... Huh. No. No, I could see him wear... Actually, I don't know if I could see him wearing the red. I don't know if I... Actually, no, I could see him wearing... I could see him rocking, like, some form of their dorm uniform. Yeah, I can see it. I can see him rocking any dorm uniform, though, to be fair. Trey, what do you got? I vote no as well. Good. Based on past assignments, most beastmen end up being assigned to Savannah Claw. Oh! That's probably on purpose. But I appreciate Trey using logic here and using based on, like past, like, statistics and all that. The nature of your soul is Savannah Claw. Is that discrimination? Like if the most beastmen are assigned specifically to Savannah Claw, is that discrimination? Or is that just the luck of the draw sort of thing? It just so happens they all end up, most of them end up in Savannah Claw. It's only because of what Trey said that I even thought about that. The more you think, you learn something new every day. You learn something new to think about every single day, man. And there it is. After going through 2 orientations already, it gets easy to predict what the mirror will say. To be fair, CATER, you didn't guess which dorm they'd go into. Trey did, though. Our second contestant steps up to the plate. Will he be joining us at Hearts of You? Oh, the drama. Oh, the suspense. Yeah, he's a game show host. He's definitely a game show host. I get more game show host vibe than I do, who the fuck are you? I don't know if I've ever seen you before. Legitimately. I'm going through my Rolodex of of all the characters I've seen from the dorm songs and everything, and the anime, but mainly the dorm songs because I remember those most vividly. I don't quite know who you are. I don't quite remember you, man. I apologize. I love your hair, but I apologize. I don't need a break, man. This is the second recording. I've been doing these in batches. I don't need a break right now. I have a big thing to figure out here. Your hair matches the ceremonial robes purple. Almost. The purple on the robes is a little darker. But I don't recognize you. Genuinely. I've definitely seen you before. But I don't recognize you. And this is the problem with ceremonial robes. A lot of times, I don't go based off face all the time. I go based off hair color. And I can kind of see the hair and hair color, but I can't fully see the hair. So I'm going based off everything else. I don't have much to go off of now. But I don't recognize you. You're shorter. You're on the shorter end. Yeah, I got nothing. Anyways, I got so distracted. What I was saying is that I get more game show vibes, game show host vibes from CATER than I do influencer vibes. And I know how that sounds. But I don't quite know how to put it into words. How, like, yes, he has, like, specks of, like, the vibes of, like, a influencer, but not, like... And I say this as someone who's seen a lot of influencers, a lot of different types of them over the years. I don't really see him as an influencer. I see him as a game show host that's also a influencer. If that makes sense. I hope that makes some kind of sense. I hope at least one person understands what I'm saying. But I want to find out who you are. I say yes. Yes, yes, yes. I say no. Yeah, on what grounds? Because he's as cute as a button, and he looks like the kind of guy who wouldn't leave his dirty dishes all over the place. Yeah, that is true. He is adorable, and he does look like someone who'd clean up after himself. Oh, I think I know who he is now. Especially the only reason because CATER called him cute. Is he the is he the one that joins the Gym Bros dorm? And he doesn't like being called adorable? Is that him? That may be him. It might be him. It might not be. It might be someone else. But I think that's who it is. It took me a minute. And it's only because CATER called him cute as a button that, like, it clicked. But he is adorable. He is. Are you sure you don't just want him to clean up your dirty dishes? Oh, CATER definitely does. Two things can be right at the same time. I've been better about that lately. I'm proud of you, CATER. I'm proud of you. I vote that he is in place in the dorm. Hell yeah, Trey. Hell yeah. Good, good. Hey, don't ignore me. Damn. Damn. Now if we're oh, they're not even telling us his name? What the fuck? I need confirmation that he's who I think he is. Because that's the only way I know who he is. Damn, man. Comments, help me out. Contestant number 5. And contestant number 10 is... Who is it? Oh, Riddle. Riddle, you're contestant number 10? Wow, I didn't know you'd be rejoining a dorm. No, we're done with orientation and dorm assignments? We are? Alright, new students, let me be clear. At Tart's Labule House, I am the law. Yes, sir. Break the rules and it's off with your head. Sir, yes, sir. And that concludes our Hearts Labule Freshie guessing game. Now, who came out on top? Trey did, right? Trey. Damn. Sorry, CATER, it's 5-4. I win. Wait. Pause. What's that? Okay, that's deuce. That's ace. Is that supposed to be you? You? Like the player character? The main character? Or is that a new student that I just don't remember? That's gotta be the main character. I just don't remember. Or I just don't remember. That's definitely the main character. I just don't remember what the main character... I remember what Emma looks like. That's the problem. Yuken Emma. That's his name. I'm pretty sure. Kendo guy. I loved him as a character. I just don't remember. I don't remember him looking like that. But also, I don't know if he actually looks like that in the anime. In the game, I mean. They already have designs, do they? Do the characters have... No. We don't really see what the characters look like in the game, do we? I don't know. I don't play the game. But, you know what? I'm just gonna move on. It doesn't matter. Have fun babysitting the freshman. That brown-haired guy seems like he's got energy to spare. Yeah, he does. Aw, boo. I lost. Honestly, I kind of thought he'd win because of his vignette. I appreciate that just because it's his vignette, he doesn't win. I do appreciate that. And the purple-haired freshie ended up in Pame Fiore, too. So, okay, maybe that's different freshie. Maybe that's a different character. I give up. I don't remember. I'm so confused as to who that character was. I don't recognize that character. Wanna guess? Ceremonial Robes 2. Hearts Labule Dorm. Great. Oh. Alright, gents, listen up. You've been inducted into the one and only Hearts Labule. Yes, they have. It's my pleasure to announce that we've got a little shindig planned to welcome you into the fold. Get hyped. But there are rules. There are laws. You gotta follow the rules. Lots of the rules, man. 802 rules, to be precise. That's how you scare them away. You're a freshman, too? Hey, what do you think happened to that monster that went wild during orientation? Grim, you mean? Hey, don't call Grim a monster. Grim is chill. I love Grim, man. I have no idea. I do. Want to sneak on and take a peep at the headmaster's office? If you want to lose your head, sure, go for it. Be my guest. I'll videotape you getting caught and losing your head. I'd make a lot of views doing that, man. So, reminder. Remind me again. Head mage. Same as headmaster and principal? Or are they two different people? Because the head mage, Crawley, in the anime at least, I don't know if he does it in the game too, because I don't know quite how fully accurate they are 1-to-1. But in the anime, Crawley expels everyone, or tries to, or is about to. Does he just have authority to expel, but he's not the headmaster, or is head mage just another word for headmaster? Hey, Spiky, you look like you're having fun. Yeah, you do. You do. Well, where'd you come from? That's his specialty, man. FYI, if you skip out on the welcome party, Riddle will have your head. Yeah, he knew. He knows, man. I do appreciate, though, CATER is the kind of character, he's the kind of person who would recognize one of his own, in a way. Like he knows what people are up to. Like he'd recognize the signs, so to speak. Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. Who would want to skip out on your amazing party? We're so grateful that you put it together for us, right? Yeah, sure. Yes, of course. Man, poor Deuce getting dragged into it, man. Deuce is just chilling. And Ace is like, yo, you want to jump in this hole with me that I dug? That's basically what it comes down to. It really is. Just, Ace, he's like, I'm going to dig a hole. But before I jump in, it's lonely going down there by myself. So I'm gonna grab Ace with me, grab Deuce with me. Okay, then switching gears. You all have a teacup, yeah? Not on me. And we got actual tea in it. Not a dormouse, right? I don't have any mice. Cool beans. Now let's raise a toast to the day that's furthest from graduation. Damn. Yay! Nicely done. Yeah. Yeah, you did. Yeah, he's good. He knows his own people. They're his own people. Yeah, exactly. I'm a party boy at heart. Stuff like this comes naturally to me. That's right, man. That's right. Really? Because you caused no end of trouble while we were trying to plan this. Damn. Well, okay. Setup. That's where he struggles. But the party in itself, he can do that. Awful taskmaster. Making me decorate the yard and babysit the freshies. Damn. Damn. Damn, man. Poor CATER. You know, CATER gives me the vibe. Once again, not game show host this time. He still gives me that vibe. Definitely. But he also gives me the vibe of someone like he'd throw some wild parties. Like if if he was in college and drinking and alcohol and all that, he'd throw some wild parties, but he would always make sure that they're that everyone's taken care of and it goes well. It goes smoothly. He'd take that seriously. That's the vibe I get from him. He's a party boy, yes, but I think he'd make sure everyone's taken care of and everything's all taken care of and serious and nothing goes wrong. But damn, Trey, you gotta... Damn. The babysitting part is your own fault. It is. Yeah, you did. That is your own fault. Throw me a bone here. No. Sorry, but I have to go serve the mincemeat pie. I tried mincemeat pie. I made sure to time it such that it'll be hot out of the oven when it hits the table. Damn, of course you did, man. I love Trey and his dedication of making the cooking perfect, bro. I don't know if you're an amazing cook or just way too devoted to Riddle. Both. What's wrong with both, man? What's wrong with being devoted to Riddle, man? If I was there, I'd be devoted to Riddle too, man. You don't understand Riddle's greatness. Haha, call it whatever you want. Yeah. Trey knows what he likes, what he's good at. Well, I'm done here, so now it's time for me to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Peace. Right, see you later. Guess I may as well snap a pic from Magic Cam. Of course you will. Of course you do. But before that, what? Ooh, the mincemeat pie is served, and it's serving looking hashtag yum. Get the carb loading, boys. Damn. Hashtag yum. Ahaha. All the freshmen are flocking around Trey. It's like something straight out of a zombie flick. It's Trey we're talking about here. Are you really surprised? Gotta get a pic of this too. Of course you do. That's other for the welcome party. Yay! Guess I'll upload everything to Magic Cam before I head back to my room. Cool. Hashtag K today, hashtag orientation, hashtag jaw dropping juniors, SR Night Raven ceremonial uni, hashtag NRC. Gotta give them a little razzle dazzle. And up they go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nice. Already getting some likes. Guess these robes really were the way to go. True. True. Not surprising, man. The robes do look nice. Works out well. I'd want CATER to manage my social media, man. I trust him with that. Oh, I've been getting a lot of comments from my follower recently. I better like them back. Cool. Damn. I'm beat. Orientation's still boring. Damn, man. Why is he suddenly like having deep, pensive thoughts in the moonlight? Like, that's the vibe he's giving off now, man. And he's so majestic, too. It may have been exhausting, but at least I got some fire selfies. True, man. True. You look fire. And I got a ton of Uzis with the freshies. So I tried some good material for a while. Of course you do, man. At least you have material. I'm happy for you, man. I'm glad you have material. Better get back and hit the showers. True, true. Huh? I don't see Trey. Must have gone ahead of me. Probably, yeah. Oh, that's it? Damn. I didn't realize that. Damn, that's a sudden way to end it, bro. Man. CATER is very fun. This was a roller coaster, bro. Once again. I don't really have much else to say. I enjoyed this a lot, as always. And I am excited to see more of CATER as well in the future. Hopefully. Who knows? What I do know is that I'm going to wrap it up here. Check out the Patreon down below for early access. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this reaction, the vignette, and answering any questions I might have. If you know the answers to them, I'd appreciate that a lot, as always. Like the video, subscribe, ding that notification bell, share the video. Make sure you check out the original video, link in the description down below. With that said, until next time, my name is Mark. Never stop being yourself, stay safe there, and I will see all you incredible people in the very next video.